Hello and welcome to another car star video. Today we're going to be removing the door mirror as well as the door trim panel on the inside of the door from a Peugeot 508, which is applicable from 2010 to 2018. Here we have our door with all the components in place. First we're going to start off by removing the master power window switch with a flathead screwdriver. Get in between the switch and the door trim and gently lift the window switch out of place. Next we will be removing the plugs for the window switch like so in the video. The next part we will be removing the door pull handle cover. This is probably the trickiest part or the easiest part where you can actually damage the item. Get in between the door pull handle cover and the door pull handle and just gently apply pressure. Do not force the item as these clips are very easily broken if there's too much pressure applied. Beneath the door pull handle cover there is two Torx screws which are I believe T30. Go ahead and remove both of these screws, and the only thing that holds the door trim in place is the clips on the inside of the door trim, which I will show you once we take the door trim off. From the bottom of the door trim, gently pull so you can pull the door trim towards yourself, and then you will need to lift the door trim upwards to detach it from the window seal as it slides down. So as you can see, I am pulling it upwards to remove the door trim from the door panel. Next we will remove the cables or the plugs for the speaker on the door and also the courtesy light on the bottom of the door trim. Here is the white clips. These can break, keep that in mind. And at the end of the video I will put a video which shows how to put the door trim back on easily. Over here you can see the 13mm nut that holds the door mirror in place. We will go ahead and remove the door speaker as the plugs for the mirror are behind the door speaker. So these are T30 Torx, 3 of them that hold the door speaker in place. Remove these 3. So over there you can see the 2 plugs for the mirror and a clip that holds the cable onto the door panel. So remove the clip or push that one in. This is pretty much why you need to remove the door trim, as the cable runs down into the door panel. So remove both plugs. You do not need to remove any of the other components on the door. I just did it because I needed to remove other parts. So remove the speaker and get to these plugs. And then with a 13mm we will detach the mirror, and after this is out, all it comes down to is just wriggling the door mirror off the vehicle. And if you're putting this back on, just follow the steps taken in the same process. So we'll just be wriggling the cables as they can get stuck along the way. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly subscribe, and we will see you in our upcoming videos. Now we will get white clips from the shell side if there's any left on the shell when we remove the door trim, and put those white clips onto the door trim. So as you can see over here there is a various clips. The reason why is because they slide on onto the door trim, and you want, when putting it back on, it's easier to have them on the door trim instead of the door shell. And once you do that, here's how to perform putting on the door trim, first you want to put the top side and slide it in downwards into the window sill. And then once that slides in, if you put the clips onto the trim side, it'll just be a push on kind of effect, and a few slaps here and there. And this is pretty much applicable to all vehicles, even though this one's from a Citroen C4 Picasso.